Hello everybody, Arthur here, and today we're going to start the video off by doing something that I should have done a while back. And that is going to be, we're going to light this up, we're going to kind of box it in. It's been a long time coming, but I've got the farmers now, so I don't need the trades from them because I have the barn. I'm going to go ahead and seal this in using the only wood I seem to know how to use. I am keeping that. That's not going to be a problem right now. We'll probably replace the corners. Ooh, this is going to be where we get complicated because I'm getting rid of this anyways, but we'll do that last. So we're just going to do a really quick. Alright, I need more logs. I don't want to do the corners and logs like this. I don't know why I like that aesthetic, I just do. We're going to go really quickly some more trees. Now we just need a roof on this. And we can worry about some basic decoration after. Let's get the roof done. Alright. You kind of want to just stick with the one layer, but someone would probably not approve. The benefit to the one layer is if I do it all with half slabs like this, I don't have to light it up because nothing can spawn there. I also need to revamp that building there. And, I don't know, spawn-proof the area, move my beacon. I need to get some stained glass for this. Add a spire. Kind of hit a point where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I just kept focusing on new projects. Because at least if I had a new project, I had something to do. Okay. That's not done, but that's something to start with. I gotta figure something out aesthetic for the windows. Need to basically trample all my farmland. Okay. So the next thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some light decorating to that. To the other one, I'm going to try and revamp that because I'm not happy with it for blending in with everything else. Because everything else kind of fits together. Although I definitely put more effort in the landscaping for that than the others. I might try and fix that. But I think I'm going to add more to that one. Then after I get that done, we'll add some more to this. And I also want to, now that I've pulled this up, I want to go under the ground, make a nice little escape thing down there, and make a couple long, I'll show you when I get there. They're the types of farms that I typically make underground, but given the fact that I've never shown that on camera, I'm gonna have to show you guys. But we'll get back to that in a minute. And so now let's. Oh, I need to get some lanterns. I don't know why I thought I'd have any in there. Luckily, I think that'll be enough. Because I need to make more of those. I need to make more decorations in general. But, for this new building, something set it. Okay, good. So this is all well lit up, like I wanted. And I can still get to everything I need to in here. So, I need to put some windows into this place, but I don't want to actually show what's in here. I don't really need this being super visible. So, trying to think what I can do to kind of sort of hide that. I do feel anymore. I have enough of my base out here lit up that most have to spawn far enough away that I tend to be safe out here. I think once I get everything done, I'm gonna put up a wall. Let's take care of this. Yeah, because anytime I spot a spot where they can kinda spawn like that, I'm trying to stick something down. Because I don't want them spawning in here. I want this area to be safe. Might not look the best, but it also add some sea lantern under the ground and stick bushes over it. A matter of deciding. Alright, so I'm not necessarily happy with this final bit, because I'm going to need a different color like I did there. Or, well, I guess I need one there too, because that's not a good match. Why did that one? Why did I do contrast on that one but not these three? Well, I guess I did here. Just not here. So, I'm going to come back later and swap this out for a different wood. Probably something darker. But this gives me a nice little outline of where I want to put it. And makes it at least a little more alive. After that, what I want to do is come out here with some of these. Maybe a couple other plants. I just kind of want to make some nature. Kind of want to do like, you know, something to help break all this up. So we'll get some of that done after as I try and figure out what wood to use. So yeah. Alright, so we're down here getting some resources because there is something I need some diamonds for, but I'm a cheapskate. And by a cheapskate, I mean more off that I just don't want to spend the diamonds I already have. So, we're going to... Oh, hello there. So, we're going to do some work underneath to clear out some area and get some diamonds. so that we can go spend that diamond. Because I'm too cheap to spend it otherwise. Also, I have come to the realization that I want to do something. I'm just not sure, I guess, how to go about doing it. Oh, there we go. One of the things I love about doing this is just the filling up of boxes. But one thing I want to do, instead of just sitting down here and branch mining all the time, or kind of tunnel boring, as I like to nickname it. Oh, that's both cool and intimidating. Do I have my water bucket on me? Ew. Hey. Diamond. I need to light this up. One big thing about lighting this up is the whole fact that it's hardcore. Well, it's not hardcore, but it's hard. So things can Woo. There we go. There's one, or three, and this, four. Yeah, this is hard mode, so I have to be more liberal with torch placement. So, I have a couple projects that I'm needing the supplies for besides this. And I want to say I mentioned one of those projects in a video. Oop. My alarm. Yeah, recording this at midnight. And one of those projects is I want to start connecting up the bases. And not my base with my base, or my stuff with my stuff. But like, I want to connect Running's with mine and everybody else's, and just kind of create a road system. Sure, I have an Elytra, but I think I'm the odd one out. Well, no, Rational has one. Ooh. But outside of Rational, most do not have one. So, it was talked about a few months ago about making a road using andesite and stone. Well, why not go ahead and do that, right? So, I've been collecting andesite come on. I've been collecting andesite pretty much all season with this in mind. In fact, other members of the server know I've been. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, other members of the server know I've been working on it. So, I don't think we'll get onto this episode. But probably next episode, I might dedicate a good chunk of that to building just a giant road. Oh, what the frick? Oh. And you get out of here. Yeah, I think we are going to dedicate a good chunk of the next episode to building a road between bases. Another small, I guess, kind of update is Humble Bundle had a sale recently of royalty-free music. And Retribution was kind enough to assist me in acquiring back. So my time lapses will probably be a lot less silent, starting with this video. Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much I will or won't get done, but ideally I would like to get a full road put in. And maybe I'll talk with members of the server, especially the ones that are close enough that building this road won't be quite a super faff like Runny. That we can, when it gets close to their base, that they can sort of, I don't know, personalize the road nearby or personalize some stuff around the road. I think that'd be just a kind of extra cool treat, would just be something in their style to help set it aside as this is where their place is. But that's going to take some time. That's probably going to come in the next episode. Since the last episode, I have created a Discord server for the rest of us who play. So it should be easier for me to communicate stuff like this to everybody. With a bit of shake-up in how things are in regards to the server. Here. It felt like the smartest thing to do was going to be just make one. Actually, I guess this is its own warning. sometime in the really... Oh, come on. Sometime in the really near future, some things may change. I'm hoping to keep anything that happens to a minimum, but while I'm going to reach out to support and to see if I can get any help with this, I don't know if they're going to be able to. And if they can't help me with this, I'm going to have to take a different route. And what that's going to be is I'm going to have to world download the server like I mentioned quite some time back. And if I do so, I'll be able to maintain all of our builds. I'll be able to maintain all of our inventory, or most of our inventory. So that part shouldn't be that big of a deal. What will be is the fact we will lose our seed. Now, you may think that losing the seed's not necessarily a bad thing, or you may realize where the problem comes. Everything won't cookie cutter fit back in. And if everything won't fit back in, well, that can cause its own just bit of a headache. So I don't know what we're going to have to deal with or won't have to deal with, and I'm going to try and limit this as best I can, and nothing major should happen until early next year. It could happen sooner, but the goal is to wait till like January, because I want to give everybody plenty of time to deal with the holidays and stuff, or anything that they think they need to deal with when it comes to that. So why do I turn mining into update talk? Anyways. Yeah. With the fact that mining kind of just look at all this resource gathering while I'm just talking. But with the fact I don't quite know what is going to happen in the end, I want to protect as much as I can. And so because of that, I'm more apt to go out of my way to try and do that. And we might make an episode of making the download, because that's going to be kind of a almost world tour. So if I can't get them to just provide me with a backup, which would be the ideal, but because the account's not in my name, then providing me with a backup it'd be understandable if they refuse. And if they do, Well, as I said, we've got the world download mod. It's not the end of the world. I would just strongly prefer not to have to do. And if anyone has any suggestions to help, please put them down below. I am more than all ears. Anything that prevents me from having to deal with the headache that I'm going to have to deal with is going to be a plus. A video I want to do sometime in the near future, akin to this, is I want to do something Mumbo Jumbo did, and that is I want. Yeah, we're done. Go full repairs. I want to do a 12-hour mining session where I spend 12 hours, I find a spot, and I just mine my ass off and see what resources I can get at the end. Because I have enough shulkers I could pull this off. I just need to make more of these, which is part of what my toolsmiths are for. It's just going to require a trip into the nether for some extra netherite, unless I want to stick with diamond. Now, diamond wouldn't be too hard to stick with, because I just need to stick the efficiency on here, and it just won't help the durability. Alright. Ooh! Another thing, and that's happening probably in the next couple episodes. Put the cod back in there. The sorter. That's part of what this is all gathering for. I'm making sure I have enough stone to start building the framework. The storage system is coming. It's going to be installed in the megabase. And should be fairly large. The idea is to do what I did last time I built a super sorter, and that is build something that sorts not just what I'm using, but every potential block I could use into one useful storage area. So I can run out and do just big mining sessions, drop off shulker boxes full of stuff, and instead of dedicating some time doing what I'm doing right now, you need to remember to take the diamond out of that because it's getting broke down now and spent. I can instead just go, okay, we're building blank, go into the system and pull it out. My old shorting system was the only thing that was making me argue against the reset that led us to this season. Because I didn't want to lose what I built. So, it's time to replace what I lost. As you can see, I've got so much andesite. It'll be fine on the andesite front. And with a really quick breakdown of the ore, we didn't get a lot, but got enough. Let's go deal with this, then we'll fix this. I'm not sure how much of this I show off in videos, but I kind of want to show why I want to build a road, because you can see just this expanse. And there's where I was aiming for. So let's zip around and in. Okay. Gold diamonds. Let's install Health, no. Fire resistance, how much is that? 18 for 3? $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18. We can always, wait, no, I don't need that. We're going to put this in. Okay. We got 23 left. Oh my gosh, 31, that is expensive. 24, I don't quite have enough. But out of those. Out of those, and out of those. What's this? I think something I want to know. I'm going to be building a blaze farm. So I wonder... Oh, she's got 61 rods still. Okay, so those are all the juices. She doesn't have anything listed for juices, does she? Or is it? Okay. Invisibility, 7 diamonds. So, 5, 6, 7. We take 3, we deposit 7. What else do we got? I don't need strength anymore, not right now. $30 diamonds, a cooler? Oh, she doesn't have any anyways. Oh. I said 7. 1 second. $16 more to go. I've never used that. We all but 4. So what do we got for 4? 2 diamonds. We'll do 6 of those. Kinda went on this mining adventure to strictly to do this. Because I don't know if anyone else has supported her shop, or even has touched her shop, or even knows it's there. So, part of this was me advertising her shop to anyone else who plays on the server. Part of me was helping to helping to give a business that I talked into existing some money. And part of it was the fact that I wanted to get some potions. I just didn't need as many as I actually ended up getting in the end, but I wanted to give them a shot. Let's go and check our book sales. Looks like we have sold. Okay. So, the question I have when it comes to storage is I have two ways I can handle this. One, just build it in here as normal and not go underground and just dedicate these two levels to storage. Because I believe these two levels should be big enough to support my whole storage. I don't think I'd need to reach up here. Could. I don't think I need to. Or I could find the center of this, pull out a probably 10 by 10 or 8 by 8 and put the whole storage down underneath. I would really love a comment down below, just with whichever idea you think. Doesn't mean I'll go with it, but it'd be nice to just get some input from people on what they think.